We're doing two NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Thursday, April 25th. We got the three games on the slate: Cleveland, Orlando, Knicks, Philly, and Denver versus my Lakers. Again, link in the description below. You guys can hop into the premium Discord. $9.30 per month, 31 cents per day. It's where I post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks. Also, other cappers in there as well. They post all their plays, research, and analysis. Super positive community in there. Everyone is trying to help each other cash. But let's get into it, you guys. I think I made a video on today's Thursday. I made a video Tuesday. We had Luka and Anthony Edwards fantasy score lines. They both missed. So 0-2 on that video, just to be transparent. And they were tough misses. They were super close, super close. I think once Luka became the PrizePicks taco that day, it jinxed our Luka line. Honestly, that's just how it's been working with the tacos, right? Fade the original line. But anyways, two player props that I do like from this slate. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into it. Again, not financial advice, not a gambling expert, etc., etc. First play I'm targeting is Joel Embiid, over 56.5 fantasy score. This is a must-win game for the 76ers, down 0-2 at home, where Embiid actually plays a lot better. Taking a look at his splits, home versus away, he averages 2.6 more points per game, almost 2 more rebounds, almost 1 full assist, more steals, more blocks, shoots more shots, higher per shooting percentage. Like he's definitely a home versus away splits benefactor, right? He plays much better at home, and I mean he's a superstar, right? Superstar in must-win games, playoff situation. I just can't shy away from the usage from Embiid here, and we look at the hit rate, right? Just this season at home, he's over in 18 of 25 games, right? Just straight up at home, over in 18 of 25 games. If we just zoom out, right, we just look at his game log this season. Like when Embiid sees 34 plus minutes, he's over in 14 of 22. Obviously, this does include the playoffs, right? So the Knicks have been doing a decent job at kind of blitzing him, right, and how they're matching up with him defensively. But like, I think we're kind of due for Embiid to kind of go crazy. I don't think it's sustainable. I think obviously he's been dealing with a little bit of an injury. He's questionable going into this game, but I mean he's obviously going to play. You guys, if you watch the post-game interview, his reaction, he was not even looking at the cameras. So I'm expecting him to play, and I'm expecting him to really go crazy in this one. Honestly, I just think the volume. I mean, he's at 29 field goal attempts last game. I just think the volume's going to be there for him in this one, and he finished with 56, shot 12 for 29. I think obviously we're going to see a kind of a bounce back performance here. I mean, this season you can see the game log, right, at home when he plays 34 plus minutes. Actually, I'm going to filter this over an outlier. Again, outlier link in the description, 7-day free trial. At home when he plays 34 plus minutes. Let's zoom this is 34. Yeah, you can see the hit rate here this season, over in 9 of 13 games. And this is kind of how it's broken down. Like, I mean, he's got 9 of 13 in 9 of those games. He's at 64 plus fantasy, right? 64 plus fantasy in all 9 of those overs when he plays 34 plus minutes at home. Even this game, 12 for 29 is not great for Embiid. I mean, what is that percentage wise? I don't even know. It's less than 50%, obviously, so much less than 50%. I mean, on the season, Embiid shoots 52.8% from the field at home. So I think he's going to just shoot the ball a little better. And overall, I mean, we're talking about Joel Embiid, a player that on the season 1.63 fantasy points per minute, and over his last 10 games, 1.7 fantasy points per minute, right? I've been seeing his minutes slowly increase. He is coming off a game where he played 39 minutes. He's played 37 to 39 minutes, right, in both the playoff games so far. So if we filter this to like when he plays that many minutes at home, I mean, it's a pretty decent hit rate here as well. Obviously, Miami's known for stopping best defensive players, and Boston's one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. But when we look at Embiid per 36 minutes this season at home, averages 69 fantasy points per 36 minutes, 1.9 fantasy points per minute at home this season. Just no filters, just straight up at home. 69 fantasy points per 36, 1.9 fantasy points per minute. Just a little bit too low in a must-win game for Embiid, I think. 56.5. This line was at 53.5, I think, for game 2. It obviously is jumping up for a reason. So I'm taking the jump up here, fantasy score line. I'm taking the over on Embiid. The second one, I got to go back to Amir Reeves. I told the Discord I said the Discord after Reeves missed. I think that was on Monday maybe, or whenever the Lakers played last. Might have been Wednesday. No, had to have been Monday. Whenever the Lakers played last, I said I'm taking Reeves on Thursday if his line is at 25.5, and here it is, 25.5, and I'm gonna take the over on it. I just think it's a great buy low, right, compared to other Lakers, right, coming off 2 straight L's back at home. And we look at AR, right? We look at AR on the season. He averages, I mean, his averages, rebounds, assists go up at home. Averages stay relatively the same. I mean, a 15.6 compared to 16.1. Home versus away splits is not really a factor. But we look at Reeves, right, on the season. When he plays 30 minutes, over in 46 of 55. And when he plays, obviously, 33 or even 34 minutes, 29 of 32. Filter the stat at home, 11 of 13. The hit rate's just too great for this line. I think this is way too low of a line. Without Wood on the floor, Reeves, 33.6 fantasy points per 36. And then we just look at the hit rate. Game log this season at home when logging 34 plus minutes. Like I said, he's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of 13 games when he plays 34 plus minutes at home. And even versus the Nuggets this season, he, in those 2 games at home this season versus Denver, 37.4 and 40.4 fantasy points. So 25.3, 25.5 is a little bit too low. I think if this line misses, I'll be shocked, actually. Like, honestly, like Reeves, if this line misses and the Lakers lose, Reeves, man, as a Laker fan, he's gonna, I'm gonna have to, I don't know. But anyways, I like this play a lot. I think its line is way too low. So 2 plays for this video: Embiid, Reeves. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day. Let's cash.